Hey y'all, this is Andrew Bateman with Trailway Testimonials, and today we're going to talk about Freedom Park in Morgan's Point, Texas. Now this morning I found myself kind of frustrated, as a forecast of bad weather had thwarted my plans of kayaking. But now I'm kind of glad that it did, because I ended up in LaPorte, Texas, and stumbled upon what seemed to be a small trailway system entitled Freedom Park, and I decided to give it a go. Now it turned out to be much more substantial than the view from the street had let on. On one side the park is flanked by serene greenery and prairie, while the cranes of the Port of Houston tower over the other. In spite of this, the park still had an intimate nature feel to it. Now perhaps some of this had to do with the weather and with me being the sole hiker on the grounds, but I had a very peaceful time here. I trekked about 2 miles, however the trail can be divided up in many different ways. The main perimeter trail jogs about 2 miles, while several shortcuts and alternate paths make for a versatile experience. Though the grounds are not tremendously big, optimal use of space is evident and makes the park feel at least twice its size in my opinion. In the easternmost part of the park lays a gravel circuit with platforms overlooking a prairie marsh and boasting signage about plant and animal life. In the westernmost part is a large pond divided by an attractive covered deck with seating. Now with the exception of the gravel-pathed prairie portion, all the other trails are well-maintained concrete with little to no grade. Benches and small bridges adorn the trails throughout as well, and there's also a well-serviced porta-potty on site. Nearby you'll also find a well-kept gazebo, flanked by flags from each branch of our nation's service as a poignant memorial to our nation's defenders, both past and present. Another unexpected treat lay only a short distance down the road as well. I just happened to catch a historical marker on my way out of Morgan's Point for Morgan's Point Cemetery, which turns out to be the oldest cemetery in Harris County, with graves dating back to the 1830s, and founded by Colonel James Morgan, notable for his part in the Texas Revolution. Now, it's a surprising bastion of calm, even though the sights and sound of industry lay just beyond the tree-studded border of the graveyard. So would I recommend Freedom Park and Trailway to others? Absolutely. Anyone can enjoy a peaceful walk here, and it would likewise be suitable for children, as well as active elderly folks who have a number of options to tailor the distance of their trek. Freedom Park is located at the end of East Main Street, just before it intersects East Barbers Cut Boulevard. Now to get to Morgan's Point Cemetery, just follow Main Street to its end, head right on Barbers Cut, and then take a quick left on North Oak Street, and you're there. So thank you all for watching. Hike smart. God bless.